Hello everyone, my name is Renkai. Welcome to this video presentation. This talk is about YouTuber's socioeconomic interactions with algorithmic content moderation. The authors of this study include me and Yubo Kou. We're both from Penn State University. Basically, in this presentation, I will discuss how YouTube crafts an algorithmic label of YouTubers through socioeconomic content creation and moderation. Here, YouTubers are the users who I'm referring to as video content creators. So first, what is socioeconomic content creation? From the concept of socioeconomics that economic behaviors mutually affect social behaviors, we define socioeconomic content creation originates from a scenario that YouTubers join a YouTube partner program, and then they make advertising income from the ads placed on their videos. And YouTube decides that a YouTuber's ad income is calculated by both viewing times and the viewer engagement rates of a video. So more social engagement could potentially lead to a higher ad income. And this is a socioeconomic content creation on YouTube. However, not every video is acceptable to be placed with ads. Once YouTube deems that a video violates content policies, especially advertiser-friendly guidelines, it will issue limited ads, the yellow dollar sign here in this picture, which, as YouTube claims, this video is running limited or no ads due to content identified as not suitable for most advertisers. So, YouTubers' ad income would be decreased or deprived, rendering a socioeconomic punishment, demonetization. Content moderation originally refers to governance mechanisms of ruling abuse and facilitating cooperation, and here can become a source of economic punishment. Especially this will happen on the platforms like YouTube, where users can monetize from their content. YouTube highly relies on algorithms to automate this demonetization process and leaves YouTubers with a appeal procedure to have human moderators support. And human moderators can double check their videos if there is any moderation mistakenly happen on YouTubers. And in fact, previous journalists frequently reported that marginalized people got specific keywords in their videos and they would automatically encounter demonetization. However, under these practical situations, few studies have uncovered how content creators experience the socioeconomic content moderation, because the major attention has been focused on textual content moderation. Also, relatively few studies have investigated user experience of algorithmic content moderation, and YouTube moderation here provides this opportunity. So we asked, how do YouTubers interact with the socioeconomic side of algorithmic content moderation on YouTube? To answer this question, we collected online discussion data from the subreddit r/YouTube through a bag of keywords related to YouTube moderation, such as demonetization, advertiser-friendly, limited ads, and so on. We finally collected more than 2,700 threads and associated comments. We ran an inductive thematic analysis on this dataset. We basically discovered three aspects of how YouTube intersects algorithmic labor of YouTubers in content moderation. First, there was a labor of understanding algorithmic transparency. YouTubers who experienced moderation felt confused and had no clues of how algorithms made decisions. Here, the code in the left-hand side was about how a YouTuber experienced limited ads inconsistently on their video without any explanations for such inconsistency. The other code further described a YouTuber's confusion that they're supposed to receive a human review explanation, but then they receive an automatically generated and freeze response within a very short time. This labor of understanding opaque moderation decisions also incurred an algorithmic precariousness of creating content on YouTube. The first code here denoted that even though a YouTuber reversed a false positive moderation through human review, they lost a large portion of income because of waiting for the results of appeal procedure. The other code further described that losing the YouTube channel brought a very high financial burden and challenge to YouTubers' real life. Because of this algorithmic precarity, we found YouTubers also tried to manage their unstable income. The left-hand side quote here described that many YouTubers suggested not to solely rely on ad income, but to diversify their income through multiple crowdfunding platforms such as Precarity to directly get money from their fans or subscribers. And the right-hand side code further describes a potential behavior of migrating or switching between YouTube and alternative video streaming platforms because they feel unsatisfied and less supported by the YouTube platform. Besides to manage their precarity, what many YouTubers did was to collectively develop, disseminate, and apply algorithmic knowledge from their moderation experience. The left-hand side code describes a dialogue of what data drove the YouTube moderation algorithm to make decisions. So, some YouTubers can alter their behaviors or content by applying this algorithmic knowledge to repair moderation punishments successfully. However, even sometimes with acquiring such algorithmic knowledge, YouTubers failed to avoid moderation. Because of problematic viewer comments in their videos, YouTubers would be responsible for the demonetization process. So, YouTubers called for more advanced moderation tools. By showing partial finding of this paper, we would like to stress two takeaway messages. The first one is that for-profit YouTubers are living in a labor condition of handling algorithmic content moderation. They need to restore algorithmic transparency of algorithmic content moderation decisions, managing their precarity, and also applying algorithmic knowledge to avoid or repair moderation. The second message is to show the importance of peer support or social support to YouTubers. Just as a subreddit where we collect the data from, YouTubers collectively make sense out of and also apply algorithmic knowledge to handle moderation. Besides, the YouTube's platforms is also very important in coordinating human review procedures and also handling algorithmic mistakes for YouTubers and their communities. Finally, we argue that algorithmic transparency is very crucial in providing sufficient and convincing moderation explanations to YouTubers. We'd also like to call attention on YouTubers' economic loss because of false positive moderation decisions they experienced. Especially those YouTubers passed appeal procedure but lost a bunch of days of monetization. Before I end this presentation, I would like to thank the associate chairs and all reviewers for their insightful feedbacks, and also I'd like to thank National Science Foundation's partial support for this study. Thank you for watching this presentation. If you have any questions, please contact us through emails or Twitter.